Yes, people. What's going on? I just cut off the intro early because I'm too excited. I couldn't even wait for the Just Josh Guru video ninja thing to even stop. Because breaking news this last sort of 45 minutes to an hour is that Manchester United have made contact via intermediaries for Brighton's Carlos Baleba. There's a lot to unpack here in a very short space of time. Obviously, David Ornstein is going to get the plaudits in terms of, is this a bomber? It's not a bomber, but it's a significant piece of developing news. Fabrizio Romano has spoken, but not after India Kaila News, or I hope I'm saying that right, India Kaila News. And that is sort of a group of 5 top journalists. And they said it first. They said, exclusive news coming out of our team. They said Man United has reached out to Brighton in the last few hours regarding the talented Carlos Baleba. Sources close to the situation reveal that Baleba is eager to discuss a move to Old Trafford. This could be news. This could be the news Man United fans were waiting for as they look to bolster midfield. Expect intense negotiations ahead, as Brighton will surely want to hold on to their prized asset. That was backed up by, because I'm just setting you guys the scene before we go into it. That was backed up by Mr. David Ornstein, so you know what it is there. He says Man United contact Brighton via intermediaries to explore conditions of deal for Carlos Baleba. Brighton do not plan to sell this summer, and all sides are aware that a move may be unrealistic. But Man United are keen and should know in the incoming days if it's plausible or not. And then he put after India Kaela. Again, I might be messing up that pronunciation, so apologies to the guys if I am. And of course, Fabrizio Romano comes to the party. He says Manchester United approached Carlos Baleba's camp this week to be informed on players' situation. Brighton plan to keep Baleba at the club as price tag would be very high, seen as difficult deal. Man United plan to try and get midfielder after Sesko this summer. And I think there was some stuff from L'Equipe as well. I haven't even had a chance to load it all into the M4 Fizzy. L'Equipe was saying earlier, they said Man United have contacted Brighton to discuss the terms of a potential deal for Carlos Baleba. Liverpool and Arsenal are also interested. Now we can unpack it. First of all, it's a difficult deal to do. It's a difficult deal to do. Okay, we know this. However, my God, make them try, please. Please! If they get us Carlos Baleba on top of Benjamin Sesko, Brian Mbumo, and Cunha, 10 out of 10 window. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 window. The only thing missing would be a goalkeeper. That would be mad. Mad. Absolute mad thing that would. I don't think anyone can moan at that. We all talk about INEOS. We all talk about this. We all talk about that. Listen, if them man delivered, them 3 players I just mentioned, plus Carlos Baleba, we're going to lose our minds. He is exactly, and I mean exactly, what we need, the type of profile. And I think it hasn't really been spoken about because it's been seen as something that's just so unattainable. It's been seen as something that just can't happen. Do you know what I'm saying? It can't happen. It's a lot of money. And one thing as well, you know about Brighton. That's why I'm trying to not get too excited and get my hopes up, because let's be real, Brighton don't play when it comes to selling players. Look at Moises Caicedo, big bread. Look at Ben White, big money. Look at Cucurella, big money. You know, they sell players for big money. Even most recently, 50 odd million for João Pedro. Brighton get their money's worth. But I think with Baleba, I think he's that special a talent. It could head towards the Moises Caicedo route, guys. I ain't going to lie. All right, maybe not 100 and I think they paid 115 million for him, didn't they? Maybe not 115 million as it is. But surely, like, knowing Brighton, I'm talking 80s. Pounds sterling. Million. Yeah, not 80 pounds sterling, but you get me. 80 M's. Pounds sterling. Surely. You know what Liverpool you know what they're on. You know what they're on. How many games has he even played? For Brighton. Let me check that out. Baleba. Oh, hold on, that's not working. Oh, there you go. Baleba, that would be this would be the signing of all signings, people. Like, it would, man. It would be the signing of all signing. Like, and I was talking to somebody. I'm not just gonna do that now and say the name because it is what it is. I'm not trying to do that. But someone was saying to me, someone quite respected, was saying like, listen, I've been told United are looking at him. I'm like, are they? How are we gonna afford that? Now it's about outgoings. Could we raise the type of money needed to get Carlos Baleba? Could we raise that? What would that look like? Between Garnacho, Sancho, and Anthony, could we raise the best part? Because you never know with add-ons and stuff. Like the best part of £70 million. Garnacho's the one in it. Garnacho's the one. Can you sell Garnacho for 40 to 50? You need 50s, man. You need 50s. Jadon Sancho, let's be honest, man. I'm saying it's going to be like 15, 17, something like that. For argument's sake, let's just say it's 15, just so we don't, you know what I mean? I'm doing mad maths here. Let's say it's like, I think Garnacho is going to be between 40 and 50. Let's say Garnacho is 40 plus 5. Let's just say for argument's sake, but PSR, amortization, etc. Let's just say 40 for Garnacho, 100% profit. Let's say 15 for Jadon Sancho, that's 55. How much are we looking at for Anthony? 20? 20 million? 25 million? That could be like 70, 75 million. Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus. Will he leave? But just off the main guys who need to leave, I think we could get to like 60, 70 million. Then you just got to have a few coffers down the back of the sofa. Jason Wilcox, Christian Vivell, Omar Barada. Please, we are begging you for this signing. And listen, we ain't even got Sesko yet. And they're trying to get Baleba. And actually, you know what I have to big up? Even if we don't get him, because like you say, it's difficult to do a deal. This is a tough deal to do. You know what I mean? I really do believe that. But the intent, if we just stop being childish for 2 minutes and stop this INEOS payroll brown envelope bullshit, they're being ambitious. We're being ambitious, guys. That at least we can say. Whether that transpires into it works, whether that transpires into Ruben's the right man to do it, all of this stuff, that's all to be TBC. But in terms of showing the right intent, going after the right type of targets, that's exactly what we need. That's exactly what Man United need. Do you know what I mean? I do want to see how many games he's played. Because this will be his third season, no? I swear this will be his third season. Baleba. How many games has he played? He's played. Bloody hell, that's 113 games in his whole career. Because he's young. He's only 21. You know what I mean? It's the perfect type of. Let's just do it by club. He's played 77 times. 77 times. You know? And now when you remember, right, 61 times in the Premier League, so 2 seasons. When you look at it as well, there's things that go in our favour, people. Yeah? There's things that go in our favour. Used to play for Lille. Agent Lenny Yoro. Yeah? Cameroonian. Agent Onans again. Brian Mbeumo's a bit quiet. I don't know if he's on that. But listen, he's Cameroonian. Agent Onana again. Oh my days. Let me just drink my coconut water here. Let me just drink my coconut water. Early stages. There's not been a bid. There's not approached the player. They're looking at what a deal could look like. I think that's really important. Fabrizio Romano did add, because he always comes through as well. Man United approach Carlos Baleba's camp this week to be informed on players' situation. Brighton plan to keep Baleba at the club as price tag would be very high, which is true. Seen as a difficult deal, Man United plan to get a new midfielder after Sesko deal this summer. I'm going to say I think it's too difficult to do, but we have to believe. We have to believe. We have to. This would be mad. Mad. If INEOS gave us a summer, if INEOS gave us a summer of Baleba, Cunha, Mbumo, Sesko, that's mad. That's mad. Oh, don't get us excited, man. Fuck. Baleba's just so perfect for what we need. Like, that's the dream signing, man. I mean, some people could say Sesko as well. That's a top signing, dream signing, etc. But going addressing that midfield, he's press resistant, he's quick, he's strong, he can pass. Like, oh, it'd just be perfect. I need Statman Dave, man. I need him to just give me the mad ball regains. How many times he wins the ball back, progressive passes, all of this stuff. I need it all. Inject. Give me it all, man. Give me, you know what? Carlos Baleba comp for no reason. Baleba comp for no reason, just to remind myself of this guy. Not that we need it, because we've been seeing it so much already. But boy, just let me, please, let me just watch needless comps. This is Brighton's official page. Look, just powering through the Liverpool midfield. Look, ball, what a pass. Powerful, strong. That wasn't even Liverpool, but still don't care. Physical. Give me that. Half turn. Nice pass. Left footed as well. Always looks better. Give me that right foot touch. Instant. Look how he just keeps the ball popping. At the Emirates. Ball in. Look at this. Oh. Live on the big stage. Oh, Carlos. Look at that. Lovely ball as well. Can win the ball back. Look him going hurrying after it. Look. Don't stop running. Look. Nah, shut up. Oh, look at the powerful running. Look. Cutting. This is against City. Move, Calvin Phillips. Sorry, Ipswich. Oh. Listen, man. He's a machine. He is exactly what we need. INEOS, over to you. Please. INEOS are good. Listen, if you bring us Carlos Baleba, your name's cleared. Glazer, you can't call them Glazer sympathisers if they deliver this. And I know that sounds like too much, but in terms of the intent being shown, you can't argue with this. Oh, they've just got to find a way, man. Please. Let me just remind myself, because I'm getting carried away. Man. Let me go back to the Ornstein thing. Let me just go back, because I'm getting too excited, man. Serious. Man United contact Brighton. We've contacted Brighton via intermediaries to explore the conditions of a deal. So it's basically knocking the door, picking up the phone, emailing them, whatever, making contact and saying, what would that look like for you? What are we talking? What type of figures? Brighton don't plan to sell this summer. Obvious. Absolutely obvious. Top player. All sides are aware a move may be unrealistic. So this is what I'm saying. We have to keep it real. It's unrealistic. But Man United are keen. And they should know in the coming days if it's plausible or not. I'm just pleased to know that they really are trying. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound like that proud parent of like, oh, it's okay. You tried. Obviously, we need to get the players. But it clearly shows they're seeing what we're seeing. There's a big problem in midfield. And he would solve it. That is the type of player we should be going for. Him, Adam Wharton, these types of players. Now, don't get me wrong. These type of players hanging on. at these clubs for a little bit in terms of Crystal Palace and Brighton respectively, they're going to cost big bread. You know what I mean? 80s, 90s, 100. You know what it's like. But we have to be there at the table. And I'd rather us go now. You know what happened? He's 21 years of age. You leave it till next year. He's 22. He's had another top year in the Premier League. Price just gone up. Price just keeps going up and up and up and up and up. Right now, he's only had 2 seasons in the Prem. You leave that to 3-4 seasons in the Prem till he's legitly, I'm not going to say world class, but legitly top player, which he basically is that now anyway. But you leave that and don't try and be aggressive or find a way to, you know, find the pennies to rob Peter to pay Paul. Like, the price just goes up. The price just goes up. So, Baleba, we can dream. We can dream, man. Please, we can dream. Let's see how it goes. What do I think will happen? I'll be real. I think it's going to be tough, man. But never say never. We have to believe. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Mad breaking news this evening, should I say. Man United have made contact with Brighton to inquire about a possible deal for Carlos Baleba. Let's hope it materialises. Let's hope we get outgoings. It's all about the outgoings. And let's see how good Omar Barada, Christian Vivell and co and Jason Wilcox, let's see how good they are. They've already pulled a blinder, let's be honest with you. Benjamin Sesko, Mateus Cunha and Brian Mbeumo already is crazy. Add Baleba to that, this could be one of the best transfer windows in the history of Man United. I don't care. Obviously, we've had some great players in the modern. It'll be the greatest transfer window post-Fergie. Don't care. Don't care. Argue with yourself. Smash a like on the video. People, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'm out of here. Peace.